Every compressor is just like your mother. How? I got you. Let's assume that you're listening to music and you start increasing the volume. And at the level that your mom starts shouting to turn on the audio, that's the threshold. And the attack is how fast you go to turn down the volume. And release is how fast you turn up the audio after your mom leaves the room. Let me show you on a real audio signal as well. I'm going to use the FabFilter compressor. Because of the visual, it makes it easier to understand. And I have the compressor on the drums bus channel. I'll lower the threshold to -10 dB. And then you'll see that any signal that passes -10 dB will get compressed. The red line is the gain reduction done by the compressor. Next is the ratio. The ratio determines how much gain reduction the compressor applies when the signal passes the threshold. So now it's set to 6:1, and that means for every 6 dB that passes the threshold, it will get reduced to 1 dB. And you can see when the ratio is reduced, the gain reduction is reduced, and vice versa. Next is the attack, and that's how much time it will take the compressor to reach the maximum gain reduction. But now for simplicity, let's say how fast the compressor will start working. If we set it too fast, it will immediately compress the signal as soon as it passes the threshold. In this case, you can see that the punch of the kick is gone, and if the attack is set slower, it will let the first transient to pass, and then will compress the signal. In the case of the kick, it will keep the punch and then compress afterwards. And release is the amount of time that the compressor will still be working after the signal has moved below the threshold. If you set it too slow, then the compressor will never recover. And if it's set too fast, then it will immediately stop working when the signal moves below the threshold.